Life does not end after a divorce. Life does not end after a relationship ends. Your life still goes on. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Belle. My name is Dami, aka The Boss Lady, and today I have a new video for you. I am starting a new series called The Yummy Mummy Chronicles. We've been in a lockdown for the past 8 to 9 months, and I know that there must be people out there who are finding it difficult in this time. I'm a single woman of 2, currently going through a separation and a divorce. And I know for myself, it's been very difficult to not have a community around you that you're used to, not having friends that you can talk to. And so I thought, why not start a series called Yummy Mummy Chronicles to detail how we as mothers or even single fathers can get back to ourselves. Life does not end after a divorce. Life does not end after a relationship ends. Your life still goes on. So how are we going to progress through these things? How are we going to come back to ourselves? And more importantly, how are we going to love ourselves? Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. And so in order to live life and continue doing what you're doing, I've decided to just take this time to do a video on 10 things that I feel may help. You ready? Stay tuned. Now, I know a lot of you will be asking, what is Yummy Mummy Chronicles about? So I'm going to give you the lowdown. So I decided to create Yummy Mummy Chronicles in order to help other mothers out there like me who may be struggling through this pandemic. Please understand that you are not alone. We are all going through our struggles. This was something close to home for me, and so I wanted to share my journey, an ongoing journey, and I'm just hoping that through my own journey I can help a lot of mothers out there who may be going through a similar situation to mine. Hopefully we can just build a community to come together and show each other love and maybe help each other. I will be talking to you guys, but I hope to hear from you guys as well. I would like you to know that I am not coming from a place of judgment, nor am I saying that I have everything figured out. I am still going through my own journey, and I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking to you guys. So let's get into the video. So number 1 is make the choice today if you are going to be an overcomer or a loser. One thing I know that I have to keep reminding myself of is that a failed relationship or failed marriage does not make me a failure. Personally, I have decided to ensure that I am an overcomer. For me, I have found it difficult to basically raise these children by myself most of the time. But despite all of that, I've decided within myself that you are going to overcome this. You are going to be a winner at the end of the day. You are not going to let the situation move you off your course, what you want to do, what you need to do. We watch so many films, so many romantic films where, someone's heart gets broken and the next thing you see them do is crying for ages or depressed. And guys, I do not want to put myself in that situation. I do not want to put myself in that box because number 1, it's difficult to get out of it. And number 2, I have kids that are looking to me every single day for their survival. So as much as I want to stay in my bed and pull the covers over my head and just tune everyone and everything out, I can't. And so because I know that I can't, I decided to say to myself, okay, if I can't, wallow in my sorrow and cry over my situation, I need to make the best of it. I need to be an overcomer. I need to be a winner. I need to be a victor. These are the things that I keep telling myself. Take each day as it comes. Don't rush yourself thinking you need to be a certain place by a certain time. Heartbreak does not heal overnight. And it will take a long time for your heart to heal if you do not take the necessary steps and process to get yourself back. The song Mary Mary comes to my mind. That song of, you can't just give up now. You've come too far from where you started from. No one tells you that the road is going to be easy. No one tells you marriage is going to be easy. No one tells you that a divorce is never easy. You might have some people here and there that, have their own ways of thinking, but majority of people do not get married to get divorced. And I know it's a difficult time. I'm saying this to myself as well. It is a difficult time. It is a extremely difficult time, but you just can't give up. And I will employ that you don't give up. I would hope that you try to see the brighter side of life. Of course, I am not a doctor or a professional. So if you do find yourself feeling extremely low, then I would ask that you do go and see your GP or doctor. Fortunately for me, as I've stated, I am a mother of two. And so I know how imperative and how important it is for me to get myself on track. I am not going to be able to pour from an empty cup. And for my children to be looked after, I have to look after myself. That means look after my mind, look after my soul, and look after my body. So what choice are you going to make today? Are you going to be an overcomer? Or are you going to let the situation affect you? Number 2 is pray about everything. Pray about everything. The Bible tells us that God is working everything out for our good. This season is difficult, but I also believe that there is a higher power from which we can draw strength from. I pray about everything. I can't begin to explain how I've been able to live this year. It's been tough, but every single day I've been able to get through it, and I can't take the credit. I cannot say that it's anything that I've done other than praying. The credit goes to God. The credit goes to Jesus Christ. I have found myself in times where literally I don't know what me and my kids are going to eat. Or I've gone times where I just don't have the strength. I don't have the physical strength to do anything. I don't have the strength to even want to wake up sometimes. Sometimes I just want to stay in my bed, or I don't have the strength to get up and take a shower. But we need to remember that we cannot draw from our own strength. We have to draw from the strength of God. We have to draw from our Creator. Sometimes you might catch me talking to myself, and I'm not actually talking to myself, I'm praying. I literally pray about everything. It's something that I have practiced time and time again, because the Bible tells us to continuously pray, to watch and pray. So I have made it a practice to pray about everything. Any little thing that bothers me, I speak it out to God. I tell God how I feel. I say it to God. I pray. I talk to Him. 3 is allow yourself to grieve, but pick yourself right back up. Now, I know through my own experience that life is not easy. With the constant pressure of juggling motherhood, business, work, finance, family, it can get a lot. But one thing I always do is I allow myself to feel emotions, and then I pick myself right back up. We are human beings at the end of the day, and we're not robots. We can't just cut ourselves and expect to not feel any pain. The Bible tells us to guard our hearts above everything else because everything you do flows from it. So if you are not allowing yourself to grieve, you're doing yourself a disservice, because at the end of the day, we are flesh, we are humans, we are not robots. And so God has given us emotions to be able to deal with situations that we may be going through. I have decided to start going for prayer walks. I find that not only does it help with my fitness, it helps with the struggle that I may feel by wanting to bottle everything inside and pretend like things are not happening. But that might not work for you. For some people, journaling is a very good idea. I have a friend who swears by journaling. Now, what journaling consists of is having a notepad where you write down all your feelings and your thoughts, and probably plans to how you're going to progress through this. But if that doesn't work for you, you might want to do things like leaving positive affirmations on post-it notes, leaving them around the house so that you can go around and read them. Or you just might be the type that needs to just stay in silence, listen to music, and just cry it out. You are allowed to do that. You are allowed to find an outlet to let your emotions come through. But one thing we can't do is wallow in that pain, wallow in that emotional distress. We have to make the choice to keep going, keep moving. Don't bottle things inside. Number 4 is know the right people to talk to. And this might tie in with number 2, but I would say also to ask God for the spirit of discernment on who you should talk to in this time. Like I said in number 3, we do not want to wallow in the grief of our situation, but sometimes it is difficult to find the right person to talk to. And that is one reason that I've started this Yummy Mummy Chronicles. Sometimes you may have friends that do not understand what you're going through, and so they might not be equipped to give you the right advice. Ask God to reveal the right relationships for you, the right friendships. Just like your relationship, some friendships have to go. You have to make the choice on what you want moving forward. And it's not easy. Personally, I am going through a season where God is showing me the people that I need in my life and who I don't need in my life. And for someone like me who finds it difficult to even make friends in the first place, it can be a bit much, to say the least. But have you ever stopped to realize that you have not met every single person who is going to love you? And you have also not met every single person that you are going to love. But in this time, this next chapter requires an invite only. We all know the proverb, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Can you honestly say that your friends are who you need right now? We need reliable people. We need people who are going to comfort us in our sorrows and yet still be there for us. We need friends who are going to empathize with us. We need people who may just need to sit with us in our silent times, but we know that they're still there for us. Nobody wants to face life alone, and it is difficult when you are going through a situation where maybe most of your friends don't know or don't understand. So ask God to reveal who needs to be in your life at this present moment. Keep yourself around good energy, people that make you laugh, people that don't judge you, people that allow you to talk, and maybe even be silent if you need to be. Nonetheless, know who is for you and stay around those people. 5 is deal with traumas that you need to deal with now. As a single mother of 2, I've realized a lot of things that I need to work on for myself to be a better woman, to be a better me, and to be a better mother to my children. This is the perfect time to learn yourself. Now, I'm a big advocate for therapy. I believe that therapy is really good for people, but at the same time, not a lot of people can afford therapy. And of course, we are in a pandemic, so it's not easy to go out there and find a therapist in this time. I'm not even sure if people are taking sessions. So, a good way to start is be real with yourself. Make a list of things that you know you need to deal with. This is the perfect time. For example, you might be a person who's dealing with daddy issues. One thing that we need to realize is it is extremely unfair to expect people to deal with you when you are not ready to even deal with yourself. So rather than give off this perception of you being fine, take this time to deal with the traumas in your life that you might need to build the person that you've always wanted to be. Write down a list of the things that you don't like and work on it one by one. You don't have to stay the same. I know for me personally that I've been working hard on my fitness. This is mainly because I want to look better, but eternally I want to feel better. The point is, you can build the person you want to be. Remember, it takes patience, it takes time, it takes love, and it takes care. Give yourself time to develop into the person that you've always dreamt of, to be the best you that you can be to the world. The best mother, the best person, the best business person, the best friend that you can be, the best wife for future spouse. Work on your self-esteem. Tell yourself good things about you. Yes, we all have a bad side that we are all working on. Well, hopefully we are working on. But the first thing that comes from your mind and into your mouth and comes out of your mouth into your ears, you are the first person to hear it. Number 6 is be grateful for life. Live every single day the best way you can. Listen to me very well. You need to have fun. Have fun. Have fun. Live life to the fullest. Nobody knows tomorrow. We've heard about relationships that didn't end so well. Some people don't end up leaving the relationship. So we have to be extremely grateful that we're able to still be in one piece. I've decided to ensure that myself and my children enjoy life, enjoy each other's company. This world is too big for us to just stay in one place, to stay small. And I want to enjoy every part of this world, enjoy life as much as I can. I don't know when my time is going to be up, but I definitely want to be able to look back at my life and say that I enjoyed it. So yes, this is a situation that I am passing through, but I know that at the end of the day, I want to enjoy life. I want to live life. I want to see the world. I want my children to see the world. I want to be able to dress up and do my makeup, do my hair, go out feeling great about myself, talking with confidence, talking with just so much joy, so much internal joy that, things won't weigh me down, things won't bring me down. And I would hope that that would be the same for you, that you just want to enjoy life. Now, it might not be like me, traveling around the world or going out all the time or dressing up. It might just be that you enjoy going to fancy restaurants. It might just be that you enjoy reading. It might just be that you enjoy relaxation. Go for it. Whatever it is that is going to make you happy, do it. As long as you're not hurting yourself or hurting anyone else. This life, it not get part 2. It doesn't get part 2. There's no part 2. So please have fun, enjoy life, but take one day at a time. And then soon you will get to realize that, hey, I'm not even thinking about this situation anymore. Or, okay, this has happened, But I'm going to decide to look on the good side of it. I think that one thing that COVID has taught us is everything is worth celebrating. Life is just too short. Life is just too short to stay small. Number 7 is do not give up on love. Now, if you're a Christian, you will know that the word tells us that God is love. And so I believe that if we give up on love, it's like we're saying we give up on God. Love is what makes the world go round. Now, not everybody is promised a partner, but you don't always have to get love just from intimate relationship like that. Love comes in different forms and in different ways. Love comes in forms of friendship, of family, of children, of your community. Do not give up on love. Do not give up on what we as human beings need. I know there was a study done where babies who had just been born were given love, attention, affection, versus babies who were just born and wasn't given anything. They were left alone. And do you want to know what happened to those babies that were left alone? A lot of them ended up passing away. So this shows that as human beings, we need love. I know that we pursue love in different ways. And this type of situation might make you think, well, I don't believe in love. I don't want to be loved. I don't want love anymore. I've tried and I find myself in the same situation, always heartbroken, always upset, always unhappy. But one thing I would love to tell you is that there is love out there for you. Like I said, it doesn't have to be in a form of an intimate relationship, but love is out there for you. There is a community of people or a person who is out there for you in terms of being a best friend or a mother or father, siblings, or even just having a pet. So do not give up on love. Do not restrict yourself. Do not place yourself in a box. Go out there, mingle, talk to people, make new friends. Number 8 is work on fulfilling your dreams. What is your purpose? What were you created to do? What do you love to do? In this time, I have given my attention to my children and to my businesses. I have 2 businesses, as you would know. One is called Belle. Belle is my hair and makeup. I love hair, I love makeup. And so I decided to create a business where I could share my love for makeup with other people. I love talking to new people. I love meeting new people. And so that is why I decided to make a YouTube channel. My second business is Mikoko Luxe Gifting, where I make and curate gift boxes for loved ones, corporations and events. And so I've poured myself into my businesses, especially because we're in a lockdown. I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have anything else to do. I've decided to give attention to these 2 businesses because these are my passion. So what is your passion? What do you love to do? What is a dream or passion of yours that you kind of put on hold because of this relationship? Write it down. Explore where it could go. Push yourself. Do what you've always dreamed about doing. Start small. You don't have to start big, but you need to start somewhere. Number 9 is forgive and move on. I know this might be difficult to hear, but eventually you're going to need to forgive for yourself. When you don't forgive, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. I know that is so cliche. I know we hear that all the time, but it is true. For your own peace of mind, for your own sanity, for your own life to just grow and be prosperous, you need to learn to forgive and let go and just move forward. Now, every relationship does not require closure. There are some relationships that you're just going to have to close the door on and talk to yourself and figure out what went wrong and how you can prevent it from happening again. There are some relationships where you may need to have a conversation, but if it's not possible, please do not push it. Learn within yourself to be able to move on and close the chapter behind you. You are coming into a new chapter. What do you want this new chapter to be about? Don't let people that have hurt you so badly live rent-free in your head. Don't dedicate your life to those who are dedicated to misunderstanding you. Like I said, bring yourself around good energy. Be around people who are going to make you happy, but forgive and move on. I'm talking to myself as I'm saying this because it's not easy. I'm currently watching a program on YouTube from Transformation Church. They have a series on forgiving and how you can, practical steps you can take to actually forgive someone or people. Life is going to go on. The person who has hurt you is still out there living their own life. So why be stuck? Why put your life on hold just because you cannot let it go? Life is what you make it. I'm a human being. You're a human being. We make mistakes. So this is the time to forgive. Let it go and enjoy your life. And finally, number 10 is be dedicated to the process. I know for a fact that majority of us did not expect to find ourselves where we are. Who expected COVID to come along? Who expected that we'll be in a pandemic? But we are in it. The question is now, how are we going to come out on the other side? It's not going to happen overnight, but you have to be dedicated to the process of becoming an overcomer. Take each day as it comes, and by the end of the day, tell yourself good things. Congratulate yourself for going through the day. Life is what you make it, guys. I believe that it's not going to rain forever. Listen, this 2020 has been crazy, an eye-opener. It's just not a place where I expected to be. But I also believe that my life is meant to be amazing. My life is meant to be good. And so I have to sometimes just sit back and let life happen. You know, I don't believe people get married to get divorced, but it's something that does happen. And many people have gone through a separation. Many people have come out of relationships. Many people have come out of marriages and they are fine. So why not me? Why not you? I just know that things are going to be amazing. We just have to keep believing. We have to keep believing that things are going to work out for us. So that brings me to the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me, and I hope that the tips that I have discussed today will help someone in some way. It's certainly tips that I'm going to be taking for myself as well. If you have any tips or comments, please leave them in the comment section, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl D-Boss Lady here, and I'm here with a new video. In fact, I'm here with a new series. It's called The Yummy Mummy Chronicles. And this is the first video that I will be doing based on this series of being a yummy mummy. because I'm a yummy mummy. Shoot, girl. With the amount of things that I do, I'm definitely a yummy mummy. Person they can be. Being a mom or dad, being a single mom or dad being a single mom or dad should not stop you from living life, and should not stop you from feeling the best that you can feel. Whether you're going through a separation, a divorce, or just come out of relationship or an entanglement, this video is for you. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Ooh, hungry. Wow. Okay, I need to go and eat now. So that brings me to the end of my video, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching me. And I hope to see you in my next video. Toodles!